Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Going Medieval, where last time out we made lots of lovely wine and ale and beer over here with our splendid new brewing setup. We also dug ourselves a great big tunnel that goes from the Great Hall just here all the way under the ground to the prepared food bit of the food dungeon, which is somewhere under the ground over there. And we also completed 2 more bits of research. We completed crossbows 2 and chemistry, so 2 very handy bits of research. And I think this is where we're going to start today's video, because we are going to use our newly found chemistry knowledge to make something new and very exciting. Because if we click here, we can see in the corner, we can now get ourselves an apothecary bench, which sounds like a useful thing to have for, keeping people alive and such like. So with this, we can make 3 different types of healing kit. We can make a simple healing kit, we can make a regular healing kit, and we can make an advanced healing kit, which does intrigue me a bit, I will be completely honest, because how advanced can a healing kit be in the year 1356? I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure how advanced such a thing could be. I mean, does it do something really clever, like heal you up and then lower your cholesterol and work out your BMI? I don't really know, but do you know what? We will probably get some of those anyway, because, our people will get injured at some point, so these are all going to be very helpful things. The big question, though, is where to put our new apothecary bench. Because we could build ourselves a new place for it. We could build ourselves a new little house and have ourselves a little sort of apothecary hut type thing. But I don't think we need to do that. I think what we can do is we can repurpose one of these little buildings here, because we have plenty of beds now. We've got loads of extra beds because, of course, we have the 4 extra beds over in the castle. So we can get rid of one of these little huts, I think, and turn it into a little sort of apothecary shack, the healing shack kind of thing. So I think let's change this one just here, because I imagine the healing kits are going to require herbs of some description, and the herbs are down in that bit of the food dungeon, in the kind of the raw food side of the food dungeon. So if we put the apothecary hut just here, that's about as close as it's going to go. So I think that's what we will do. So let's get rid of these 2 beds. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, move time on. Hello everybody, by the way. Nice to see you all again. So here we go. So get rid of these 2 things. And then, hang on a minute, where is it? There we go, an apothecary bench. Oh, there you go, it becomes a bedroom, of course. And now it's just a nothing room. It's a spare room. Okay, so what do we need for an apothecary bench? 50 wood. I imagine we must have 50 wood. We've only got 105 wood. Okay, that is slightly less than I was expecting. Okay, right, so let's pop this into here. Hang on, let's put it the right way around. That would help. And let's put it there. Let's put it into that corner so it doesn't block the window, because that would be silly. So pop that there. And now we have ourselves the little kind of, the healing shack. I do like that. That's all very good. So yes, we have a nice little healing shack. It's where everybody goes to get healed up. And now we have no wood. Okay, are we using the wood for something else? Oh, no, hang on. We do have the wood. Oh, no, we do have the wood. Oh, okay, that was a little bit strange. It looked like we didn't have any wood there. Okay, right, never mind. Right, Isabella, you crack on. Let's see what we do with this when it's finished. Okay, it's looking good. Isabella is doing a grand job, and out of the ground rises the apothecary bench with all sorts of wonderful bits and bobs on it. That does look very good. Look at that. There's little vials of things. There's a box. There's big vials of things. There's some sort of scrolls and books and jars and all sorts of exciting stuff. There's even a pestle and mortar. Very good. Okay, so what does this actually do? So we can make ourselves a simple healing kit that requires 5 herbs, which apparently we don't have. Do we not have 5 herbs? Oh no, it's the middle of winter. It is the dead of winter. Our lack of herbs is probably quite an obvious thing because, it's a bit cold to grow herbs. Okay, so this is actually going to do nothing for a little while. But we can have a look. We could set up some stuff, and then when we do have herbs, we can actually get on with making some healing kits. So the simple healing kit requires 5 herbs to make 1 healing kit. Then the regular healing kit is 5 herbs and 3 textiles. So I'm going to guess there that it's got bandages or something with it, something a little bit more than the basic one. And then the advanced healing kit has got the requirement of 5 herbs, 3 textiles, and 5 disinfectants. Do we have disinfectants? Can we make disinfectants? I have no idea. And what do you need? Medicine. A medicine of 30? Oh, crikey. I think Cuppa's our main medic, but have you got a medical skill of, tending? You've only got a medicine skill of 20, so there is no way that we're going to actually ever get to use an advanced healing kit. I think that is the highest, isn't it? 2, so hang on, can we click? Yeah, there. So Bernard, oh, hang on, click again. Hang on, oh no. hang on. Have I just turned everybody to tending of 1? Oh, no, no, I didn't want to do that. I've increased it for everybody. Oh, no, that's terrible. Can we undo? Can we edit undo? Because now everybody's going to rush around being doctors. Even people that have terrible medicine skills. Yeah, that didn't work out. I thought clicking that would order it, and I did not read the little tooltip there. Okay, right, hang on a second. Let's undo the damage that we did with that, because that's quite terrible. So Cuppa, yes. RJ, I would say no, RJ. I'd say don't do any tending. Bernard, definitely don't do any tending. Uthred is okay. Uthred can go on a 2 for tending. Gracia, no. Galfred, please don't ever do any. Andrew, definitely don't. We'll put you on 4, Andrew. Ethelmund can go on a 3. Isabella can go on a 3, but she could possibly help out a bit. Medicine 5. Medicine 3. Oh dear. Medicine 2. In fact, yeah, you can go to a 4. You can go to a 4. Gun, don't do any medicine. And medicine 9. We'll put you on a 3. Okay. So Cuppa is the main medic. Uthred is the second sort of medic in charge. And everybody else has had their tending things sorted out. Although carrying unconscious settlers back to beds would be useful, but generally we're aware of somebody who's unconscious and we can go and, rescue them ourselves. So that's absolutely fine. Right, okay, that did not go according to plan. Okay, never mind. So I think what we'll do is, let's get a few basic healing kits in. So get some of those in, just because that could be handy. So do until we have, 10, and then get these healing kits in. So some simple ones and then some regular ones. Do until we have 10 of those as well. Now that will require an awful lot of herbs. Now can we find any around? Yeah, there are some around the place, aren't there? Because it's, they grow, but yes, it's winter. So they are going to, they're going to be few and far between. But they are ripe, it says there. It's ripe? Okay, that's interesting. Hang on, can we get out? Have we got, we've got the drawbridges back up. No, we haven't. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's put the drawbridges back up. So one just there. And if we go over to this side, there is one just there. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, there might be some over here as well. There might be some herbs over here. I mean, there's other things. There's, the red currants we use to make the wine and such like. Yeah, there are a few herbs dotted around the place. Do you know what? Yeah, okay, what we'll do is, we'll set, first things first. Move time on nice and quick. Let's get these put into place first. Let's get the little drawbridge things in. Because that will make life very, very easy for the people that are going to have to go out and get the herbs. Because it's going to be a bit annoying if they have to, wander all the way round the traumatic trail to go and pick up some herbs when we could just, build a little drawbridge type thing. Okay, that's almost done. That's a little bit of a death trap right now. That is a bit dangerous. Could we not sort that out? There we go. Thank you, Cuppa. Well done. Thank you for obliging. Okay, there we go. So now I think, hang on, where was that herb? There's a herb. If we zoom out and double click, that's the only herb there is. Cut or harvest. Right, harvest that. There was a herb there, definitely. So harvest that. And there was some more over here as well. There's some herbs there. So harvest those. So we're getting at least something. It's not brilliant, but we're getting something. What's that? Just a load of clay lying around. Not so bothered about clay. That's all fine. Any herbs over there? Happy birthday, Isabella. Wonderful. Happy 35th. There's some herbs down there, but that is down in a bit of a gully. And I don't want our people to be wandering around there when there are other things around, like wolves and such like. Yeah, okay. That should be fine. I am a little bit concerned, actually. Just noticed there is a wolf wandering around there. Don't get killed. Is that a wolf? Hang on. Pause time for a second. Are you a wolf? Yes, you are a wolf. You're very wolfy. Okay. We might have to be a little bit wary about that sort of thing. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Right, so that's that sorted. So hopefully we can get some herbs. Even if we can't, I think possibly. I mean, looking at the food dungeon, actually this is the perfect time to do it in winter. Let's pop down and have a look. So, yes, we've got quite a lot of food. We have an awful lot of carrots. We've got a ridiculous amount of cabbage. We've got an okay amount of barley. Of course, we have a bit of meat now because we acquired ourselves some animals, didn't we? Some animals wandered onto the traps and killed themselves. So we have got ourselves quite the amount of meat as well, which is all very lovely. Look at that. It's all on the shelves. I mean, there's no there's no care for hygiene. Just slap that raw meat on a shelf. I'm sure it'll all be fine. All the stuff can just drip down onto everything that's underneath. But do you know what? It's fine. It's 1356. No one cares about bacteria. Yeah, so we've got some good amounts of food, particularly, yes, carrots and cabbages. And given that we are going to start needing more and more herbs, I think maybe we could get rid of some of these things here. I mean, what's growing there? That's beets. How are we doing for beets? Have we got any beets? We can't have used up all the beets. No, nonsense. I refuse to believe it. Red currants, cabbages, barley. Oh no, we've got 1,381 beets. So there's the cabbages, and there's beets as well. There's a beet field. I mean, do we need beets there and beets there? Or do we get rid of this beet field here and turn that into even more lovely herbs? How many can we get in there? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. So yes, there's one difference. I think let's get rid of this here. No, in fact, let's get rid of that there. So away with you. Deconstruct that. That goes. And there's no beets planted because, of course, it's quite cold. And then we shall get ourselves a herb. Where are they? Herbs. Wonderful. So get an herb field all placed in like that. And wonderful. Okay. So then, when it actually comes to spring, they will start growing some lovely herbs there. And that means that we can, yes, get all of our beer and stuff made, because some of our beer does use herbs. We can then make lots of lovely fancy meals, because the lavish meals, I believe, also require herbs for, a spot of seasoning or whatever. And we can maybe get some meds sorted out as well. That would be wonderful. In fact, someone's put some of the stuff in there. Hang on. Have we already bought some herbs in? Is Uthred... Oh... So the herbs we've got have gone straight into making a healing kit of some sort. Yes, we're making simple healing kits. Oh, that's very exciting. We did start with those, didn't we? We did start with some simple healing kits. But of course, over the many years that we've been playing this game, they've slowly been eroded away as we've healed people up. So it's good to have some back. Is that them? Oh no, that's a bundle of herbs. There we go. 2 simple healing kits. Oh, okay, that's all very good. That is very good indeed. How goes the research, folks? What are we looking at here? So we have 100 chronicles and 100 textbooks, but only 9 theses. So, okay, up to 10 now. So how many of these are we going to need? So 15 plus another 15. Right, okay, maths with Penge, everybody. So 15 plus 15. That makes 30, everybody. And another 15 is 45. So once we get 45 of these, we will have all of the research unlocked. And that shall be marvellous, right? What does distilling get us? A spirit distillery gets us just alcohol. Ah, alcohol. Alcohol would be the disinfectant that those things need there. The advanced healing kits would need just some pure alcohol. Or I suppose people could just go and drink the alcohol if they were that desperate. It might be a terrible idea, but if people are really desperate for it. But yes, that must be what that is. That gets us that disinfectant stuff for making the fancy healing kits. Okay, right, that doesn't really matter. As long as we get some healing kits in, I'm absolutely fine. So some simple ones, yeah, they're quite good. And then if we could get some of these fancy ones in as well, that would be nice. Not overly bothered about the regular ones. But yeah, if we just get 10 simple ones in to start with, that is better than nothing. I think it might be a good idea to put some more traps back into the traumatic trail, because of course we took out a load of stick traps, we got rid of loads of those, and then we put in one metal trap over here. And to be fair, the metal trap was very effective because it's like a bear trap. So when it closes shut, it keeps somebody still. So whoever it was that came and attacked us and stood on that, they were stuck, weren't they? They were stuck on that spot with their leg trapped, which is quite handy because then of course we can just, fire arrows at them and that's quite effective. But yes, we took away the rest of the stick traps over here and didn't replace them with anything at all. So really, if anything, we've made the traumatic trail a little bit less effective. So I think let's get some more metal traps in. Do you know what? Let's put metal traps all the way along here. I'm pretty sure that the enemy can move through a square where there is another enemy. So if someone's stuck here, yes, that person is stuck, but I think everybody else can run through. So if we put down as many of those as we can, all of the enemies will, in theory, if all of the traps trigger properly, all of the enemies coming this way could be stuck. They could just all be stuck in a great big line, and then we can just fire arrows at them. They'll be like, sitting ducks. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's get that done. So, metal traps. So, one of those... Ooh, Running away. Who's running away? What was running away? I'm not entirely sure. Somebody was running away, or something was running away. Ah, there's a wolf out there. Do we want to send people out, putting traps out into the traumatic trail if there's a wolf? We've had problems with wolves before. Maybe that wolf will go away. Oh, are they going to get the... Oh, no, that's not herbs. Oh, no, is that another wolf? Okay, we might need some people to pop up onto the top of the walls and go and shoot at some wolves. Although that hasn't always proven to be the most effective thing to do. We're not very good at dealing with wolves. Oh, hang on. Oh, the trap has triggered. Oh, hang on. Did that wolf walk onto the trap whilst I was sort of jibber-jabbering on? Is that what's happened? Is that wolf injured? It is injured. Not by very much, however. Okay, no, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. There are too many wolves hanging around the outside, desperate for something. I mean, yeah, they're seeing us as a source of food. Right, there's a wolf coming in. Trap misfire. It's running away. Hang on. How injured is it? The wolf is dead. The wolf is dead. Maynard? Maynard, what? There's wolves wandering around, Maynard. What are you doing? What are you doing, you silly man? Okay, you've picked up the body of a wolf. I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's free meat. That's all very lovely. But yes, I thought maybe you might be a little bit more circumspect about that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's get the traps in then, seeing as nobody's that bothered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because that is how many mechanical components we've got. Do you know what? Let's up that amount. Let's up that. Let's do until we have 20 mechanical components. Because then we can make 20 traps at a time. And that's quite a good thing. But here we go. So we've got people putting down all of the required bits and bobs. Then we can get this sorted. There is some research available. Yep, we're on 18 of these. I mean, armour 2 means we can make plate armour and a great helm. Seems a little bit excessive, given that we hardly really ever get into proper fights because of our wonderful traumatic trail. Shields. We can make a tower shield. Okay, again, that could be quite useful, I suppose, but maybe not for us. Used to safeguard archers. I mean, I suppose if we are being attacked, if our people are up on... Hang on, come out of that. If our people are up on this wall here, we could just put some people with the tower shields over here, and then they can just, they can just defend the archers or whatever. I don't know. What was going on there? A load of these animals just ran by. Okay, fine. I think maybe the wolves are causing us a little bit of a problem. Are you okay, Johanna? You're just idle. Just idling around. Somebody else sprints past you being very busy, and Johanna just sort of saunters by. Okay, yeah, there are wolves. I'm not entirely sure I am happy with these wolves lurking around here. Although, hopefully, they have learned their lesson from their colleagues, and they're not going to come along the traumatic trail, because it might mean that they end up a bit dead. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Right, research. What were we doing? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're going to deploy any of these. Let's get distilling. Let's get that thing in, shall we? So let's unlock that. Okay, we can make alcohol, which is sort of okay. We need limestone bricks, iron ingots. That's absolutely fine. So yes, just shields 3 and armour 3 to uncover the secrets of. Osfram is now up to level 28 in smithing. Well done, Osfram. Good job. That is wonderful. How are we doing for iron and such like? We've got 781 iron. I think we're fine. We could go and get some more. There is some more iron over here that we could go and get our hands on. But I think right now, I don't think we need to. I think it's okay, particularly because it's winter and it's very cold. Oh, and it's Andrew's birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew. Yes, don't worry. We're not going to go make you, go iron mining on your 34th birthday. That would be a rubbish party. Okay, so there is the Spirit Distillery. Limestone bricks, iron ingots, that's fine. We can make one of those. So can it fit into here? Can it fit into the same room as the apothecary bench? Because as far as I'm aware, the only thing that requires any alcohol at all, apart from obviously, the people, but they have their own proper beery and winey types of alcohol. The only thing that requires pure alcohol is the stuff over here that's made in the apothecary bench, the fancy advanced stuff. So, I mean, do we just put that in the same room? If it fits, I'll gladly go for it. How big is it? It's 3 by 3. It's quite big. Okay. Do you know what? Is that gonna... Hang on. Which way round is that? I think that'll fit just there. Yeah, okay, do you know what? Let's put that down. Yes, we shall have ourselves one of those. And yes, okay, it does sort of block the window a little bit, but you'll have to open and close the window from the outside. That's all fine. So yeah, get one of those in, and maybe we will just make a tiny, tiny amount of alcohol. Just pure alcohol, just because it's a new thing. It's a new thing that we haven't made yet, so we might as well. There's an awful lot of idle settlers. Why are you all so idle? I guess nobody can do any farming or anything, because, you know, it's a little bit snowy and cold. What you could do is, I have noticed there are some other trees popping up around the place. I mean, I'm all for some lovely trees, but they do get in the way a bit. So how about we chop down the trees that are sort of within our borders? So get rid of that one there. There are a few over here, right near the edge of the traumatic trail. Uthred, there's a wolf behind you there, my good sir. Please stop this. You're destroying my nerves, you lot. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right, hang on. And yes, there's an errant tree just there. So get rid of that tree there. Oh, that might be it. I thought there were more than that. There's a couple up here, but I like those. Oh, we're going to keep it. In fact, I'll get rid of you. But those ones up there can remain. I like those trees up there. Next to that slightly sad casket there. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's given some people something to do. How much wood have we got now? 269. That's plenty. That's absolutely loads of wood. Do you know what we could do if people are bored? We could dig up these graves. We don't need these. And as we saw, when we dig these up, nobody comes out of these anymore. It just doesn't happen. That's just not a thing anymore. They should just be empty. So we will see. Let's get rid of all of these. So when people are bored, they can go and dig these up. I mean, it's unlikely we're going to use the space for anything. Oh my goodness me. It's gone birthday mad. Maynhild and Galfred. Happy birthday, the pair of you. Yeah, so we're not going to use the space for anything, but it'll just tidy things up. We can just get rid of these things here, and it'll just make it look a little bit sort of neater down this end of the settlement. Do you know what we haven't done? We haven't put our banners at the front of the settlement. I mean, that's a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? So people coming by know exactly who's here. So yeah, we've got all these different banners. Can we just have a wall-mounted one? Banner, large, one side. Is there not one that can just go on a wall? Oh yeah, these ones go on a wall. Wall, banner, large. Yes, please. Let's have that one there, and that one there, and can we have a middle of those? Yes, we can. There we go. Just put 3 banners up at the front, just to make sure that people know who lives here. People can walk by, and they can go, oh, that's Geek Hampton. Let's not go into that place and try and kill them, because generally, people that go to Geek Hampton and try to kill those folks are unsuccessful. I mean, the most successful attack that we've ever kind of had to deal with was some wolves. I mean, I say some wolves, a lot of wolves, but I mean, all the people really have struggled. All the people have come here and have fallen. So yes, hopefully if we put some banners out the front, it might make people think twice. Now, how are we doing with this? How many mechanical components have we got? Another 9 already. So how about we get rid of that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Do you know what? For now, that's only 8, is it? Apparently, hang on, what? Oh no, I've already done one. Yeah, that's fine. Right, get rid of that as well. So yes, that's perfect. So the entire first kind of bit, the first leg maybe, of the traumatic trail is going to be proper, really horrible, really painful looking, awful metal traps that pin our enemies into place. And then, of course, all the archers are up here. They can just fire on everybody, kill them, before they even get round the first bend, which will be brilliant. That'll be very good. I kind of want that to be all put in place, and then for us to get attacked, just to see how that works. But I mean, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All the way to there. I mean, ideally, we'd have it all the way round, but that's going to take some time for the mechanical components to get sorted out. Also, we are going through our iron. We are going through the iron ingots. So maybe we should consider going over here, given that it's not... I mean, it's cold. It's cold outside, but it's not as cold as it could be. Maybe we should dig down there like that. So not dig, but sorry, put a ladder in like that. And then we can dig all of this bit out. We can dig... Oh, hang on. No, that ladder's in completely the wrong place. No, abandon that ladder. That was a silly place for a ladder. Hang on a second. Because we need a... Hang on. We need a top bit. Can they get on that? No, they can't get down from there. Okay, right, hang on. What we'll do is... This is all good. This is all good. We'll dig those bits out. So go there. So this is all iron. This is all useful stuff, and we'll dig there as well. So dig those bits out. Now the only thing is the iron going to fall down to the bottom once we've mined it? If it is, we're going to need to go back down to the bottom of there, which is fine. We can work that out. In fact, you know what we'll do? We will just dig. No, how are we going to do that? No, the iron's going onto the top. The iron is going onto the top until I imagine they've dug out the whole thing. Then I imagine the final bits will fall down. But that's okay. That's okay. We can deal with that. That's all fine. Yeah, how about then? How about we just have some limestone down there? Do you know what? Let's get some stairs. And hang on. Is that the right way round? From the angle? Yeah, we'll pop some stairs just there. That'll do the job absolutely fine. It might cover up some of the iron on the floor, but I think if we just dig this out, that will be plenty. Oh, this is quite nice to see. The fires of the smelting furnace are burning once again. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while because we've had ourselves a great big pile of iron ingots. So we've had no need to actually smelt any more because we had so many in reserve. But yes, now we're kind of going through them as we start building some slightly more advanced things. I mean, it's mostly the traps, isn't it? But it's good to see this back on. It is very nice to see that. I mean, look, it looks like a proper sort of blacksmith thing now. You've got Osfram over here hitting things with a hammer, making, delicate, very intricate mechanical components. And to do that, he does whack things with a hammer. Oh yeah, that's how you make very fine, intricate things. And then you've got the furnace over here, merrily bubbling away. I like that. It looks very good. It looks busy over here. And some more research is available. I mean, which one shall we go for? Let's go alphabetically. We'll have Armourer 3, please. There we go. So I think all we need are 15 theses, and that's it. That is it. Then the research is done because, yeah, we have plenty of the chronicles available and plenty of the textbooks available. So it's just 15 of those. Then we get Shields 3, and then the research tree is complete at long, long last. And look at that. Already we're up to 1 thesis. So that is not going to take that long at all. And I noticed that the traumatic trail has been loaded up with lots and lots of lovely metal traps. Oh, that's going to be wonderful. I mean, normally I don't want to get attacked. I don't like the idea of people coming here to try and kill us a bit. But I now want to get attacked just to see what happens. Let's just see what happens when some baddies turn up and they think they can take on the people of Geek Campton. They're looking over here thinking, oh look, there's some simple people over there living in little wooden houses. They've got a tiny castle at the back which looks kind of unfinished. That's because it is. Those guys are going to be easy pickings. I want them to come over here. I want them to come over and take on the traumatic trail, and then we'll see how well they get on, because I think they're going to struggle. I mean, if everybody gets stuck, if we get attacked by, 10 people, they're all just going to get stuck in the metal traps. Their legs are going to get stuck, and then that's going to be it. That's going to be it. We can just pick them off at our leisure, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, yes, I am looking forward to our next attack. I mean, hopefully it all goes as planned, and it doesn't end up in a great big disaster. That would be unfortunate, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be absolutely fine. It's going to be wonderful to behold. Also, I like that as well. We've got some lovely banners out the front. That's all very good. And now, did we complete the distilling thingamajigger? Yes, we did. Okay, so it looks like a proper sort of, distilling setup. Okay, so how do we do this then? So what do we need to make alcohol? So 15 alcohol ingredients. Okay, what does that mean? What exactly are alcohol ingredients? I don't know. And 5 fuel. Okay, do you know what? Let's just say do until you have 10. Let's just do that and see if that does anything at all. It's waiting for resources. I wonder if it means... Do we bring in 15 glasses of wine? Which is we just wobble in with 15 glasses of wine and just pour the wine in. And then we sort of boil that down and get rid of the wineness and it's just pure alcohol. I don't really know. Do you know what? That's fine. We'll do whatever we've got to do over here until we have ourselves 10 pure alcohol, because why not? Do you know what I've been meaning to do for absolutely ages in this game, and I just never get round to it? I either forget or other stuff happens and other stuff gets in the way. I've been meaning to lay down some of these lovely sort of limestone blocks on the ground to make a sort of pathway or a road network or whatever, because I think that would look very nice. I think that would look wonderful if we just had lots of little paths leading around the place. And I mean, I imagine it makes people walk quicker as well. Traversal speed 120%, so people are going to walk around a little bit quicker on the sort of paths or roads or whatever, but I just think it would make it look very nice it will take ages. It'll take an awfully long time. I mean, if we start from, I don't know, let's just start from here maybe. Now, I don't think we need it 4 wide. I think we have it sort of like that. Have it 2 wide and then have the doors. Oh, botherations. Right, okay. Wolves. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for people, because people will get stuck on the trap thingamajiggers and the wolves possibly won't. Okay, right. Okay, everybody hang on a second. Dismantle all of the things. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do we need to build the temporary sort of clay defences again? I think we might want to do that. Hang on. First things first. Take down those things there. Where are the offending wolves? Can't quite see where they are. Where are they? Oh, they're sort of over there. Okay, that's fine. So they're over there. They're just sort of mooching about the place. They're going to see some stuff over here. Hopefully get distracted by those. Have we taken the defences down on that side? Yes. Are they down on that side? Yes. Okay, right. I think, yeah, let's put the clay barriers back up. Just, a little temporary sort of blockade, just so we don't get horribly murdered by wolves, because it's happened before and we don't want to see it happening again. Yeah, and they are quite nearby. The wolves are quite nearby. Can we get on this, please? Can we get on this, please? We do not want to have more people dying because of wolves. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? How did you get just... Oh, no, you were down in the... You were down here. I thought you'd walked over here. I thought somehow you'd taken a bit of a shortcut from here to here. But you clearly had not. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Hang on. This is... Right. Where are you going? You are going to pick up a wolf carcass. How about you don't do that? Because that's a terrible idea. I mean, when the enemy wolves have gone, yeah, brilliant idea. But not now. No, that's awful. Hang on. Somebody else came out. Somebody else decided to just go wandering around whilst there's a load of dangerous animals. Yeah, Gun is now sort of doing nothing. Gun. There's literally 2 dangerous wolves in front of you, Gun. You fool. Right, draft you, Gun, and Gun. Can you run away? Oh no. Right. Okay, now this is where it gets a bit silly, because now we have to take down the defences because Gun can't get in. However, Gun, what you could do is you could go and stand there in front of the defences, because the wolves do have to go through the traumatic trail. Okay, and who else has decided to just wander about the place? Not Ozfran. There was somebody else. Somebody else was wandering around. You. Maynild. What are you doing? You are... I genuinely don't know. What are you doing? You just sort of stood about thinking, oh my goodness me, I've decided to go for a wander around the place while there's loads of angry wolves. That was a silly idea. Yeah, can you get back over here, please, you two? Get back over there. Don't die. It looks like the wolves are more occupied with killing either other wolves or other animals. So I think we're okay. We shall muddle through. Right, you two. You two Wallies. Get over there. Go over there. And then somebody else put the wall back in. There we go. Just pop that back in. In fact, hang on. If we then... if we undraft... No, but then... Hang on. I have to keep an eye on you two now. Because I don't want you to go back out and do the same thing again. So, you... yeah, build that wall, please. Right, hang on. Maynild, stay within the borders, please. There are wolves out there. And we don't want you to get horribly killed to death. Where are you going? Oh, now the hostile animals are leaving. Dearie me. Okay, no, it's fine. Take down all of these things. Everybody as you were. And spring is here, which is wonderful. So we should see lots of people going out into the fields and growing us lots of lovely herbs. In fact, it looks like they've already been able to get out into the fields a little bit before spring. Because, yes, we have various bits and bobs growing, some herbs. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. Right, so we've outlined where we'd like them to build the path. I mean, it's quite a big thing. So that path is going to go down there. That's going to link up to the castle. And then we're not done there because we need some more path going on. Because I think we should get some path that goes all the way down here. It is a bit weird how it does this. So all the way down there, all the way down here. And then I think it should possibly link up like that in there. So link that bit up like that. That's absolutely fine. And then we'll have a bit coming through like that. And then that could possibly cut round the edge of here. There we go. So you can walk past the little sort of farming bits and get back onto here. And then we want a bit to come out this way. Yeah, we want this bit connected up, don't we, really? So how's that going to work? It's a hailstorm. Okie doke, we can't do much about a hailstorm. Okay, oh no, there's hail and stuff. Okay, never mind. Right, deconstruct that. That can go away. Yes, how do we want to work this then? So, yeah, let's get the limestone floors back in. So we'll have a bit coming all the way down there, because that's fine. That can go to the mine. That's all good. And then, yes, we want to connect this bit up as best we can. Hang on, go to an overview type thing. There we go. Because, yes, we have a house over here as well, don't we? So we want to make sure that this house doesn't get overlooked, because that would be a bit sad. Right, so like that. And then, I don't know, the hailstorm has ended. Yay! I mean, they're largely kind of ineffectual, aren't they, really? They don't really do too much. Right, like that. And then bring that through like that. Okay, that's good. I like that. And then we just want a little way in here as well. So all the way like that. Oh no, hang on. You can only place so many at once. Like that. And then we just want to make sure that each door has a sort of a little walkway going up to it, which might take some time to do because, yeah, there's quite a lot of doors. I like doors. So, yes, we'll keep dropping the doors in where we find them. Yeah, this might take a long time. Hang on, let's just go and make sure that all the doors have got little sort of brick pathways in front of them. Oh, and here we go. This is the attack that we've been waiting for. We're going to get attacked by crazy fanatical church people. This could be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this. So who have we got? We've got 2 archers. We've got 2 fierce third coming pillagers. 5 master archers and 4 pillagers. Okay. Right, so we've got ourselves 7 archers coming up to fight us, and only 6 melee people. Okay, this might be slightly trickier than we expected. Okay, 13 enemies have appeared. Hang on a minute. I mean, the road network is looking pretty good. The road network here in Geekhampton is looking very good indeed. I think most buildings are connected, and you know, we've got little sort of shortcuts here and there. We've got all sorts of little bits and bobs going on. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's going to take them a long while to get the wonderful road network set up. It's going to take absolutely ages because, yeah, there's a lot of floor tiles to put down, and I don't imagine we have anywhere near enough actual sort of resources. Is that the stone bricks? Yeah, the limestone bricks. We've got 34 of those, and I think it takes 2 of those to put down 1 sort of tile. So we're going to need loads more of those. So that's more of a long-term project. However, important job number 1: do not put that thing out. We don't need to get the get the drawbridges down because that's all fine. So ignore that kind of thing. Right, and then where were they? They were up in this corner here. So it's likely they're going to come sort of down here and then come round the side, and then they're just going to have to go into the traumatic trail, which is brilliant for us. Okay, so we'll wait until they actually attack because at the moment they're just going to mooch around. So hopefully our people can start, getting some more resources gathered and just, have a bit of a nice, easy life. They can do some farming and just wait for the attack to inevitably happen. Okay, there we go. That didn't take that long. Okay, right. Everybody, let's have a fight. Has everybody got a weapon? Girard still has no weapon. Girard. Hang on a second. Right, hang on. I think in the previous video, I wonder how many people spotted this. The fancy crossbow we made was actually in here. It was in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. There it is. It's there. It's right in the middle. I think when I was editing the last video together, I think when I said, I don't know where the fine heavy crossbow is, I think the tooltip was open. I think it went a bit like this. I don't know where that thing is at all. Goodness me, where could it be? So yeah, it's just there. So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, what do we need for that? We need 15 marksmen for a fine heavy crossbow. I think RJ can manage that. RJ, 20 marksmen. Okay, so we are going to have to tell you, RJ, to go and equip that, please. That would be wonderful. If you could go and do that now, that would be splendid. So here we go. So RJ, whereabouts are you, RJ? Okay, you're over there. Yeah, lots of people are running around in the sort of food dungeon type thing. Hang on a minute, hang on. So yeah, everybody except RJ and Girard, who has not got a crossbow. Yeah, you just go and get ready for battle. Oh no, can Girard use a regular crossbow? Is this going to be a gigantic waste of time? Okay, hang on a minute. I don't know, but we will see. So first things first, let's get RJ. Oh no, hang on. First things first, maybe we should possibly go and get some people to go and stand and fight the baddies. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Go and fight the baddies who want to kill us a bit. Right, here we go. So you can go there. Uthred can go there. Gracia can go right there. Galfred can go along there. Then we've got Gunn, who can go along here. And we've got Osfram, who can go, I don't know, down here maybe. That'll do the job. Okay, so that's everybody that's got a bow. That isn't RJ, of course. And then, all of you lot, fighty, hitty in the face people, you go into your regular place and just sort of stand around there and don't do very much for a long time. Because normally, the archers have this kind of covered. Okay, so RJ, where are you now? So here we go. RJ is going to run in. Can we go a little tiny bit quicker? Come on, RJ. So you pick that up. Wonderful. So where have you put your crossbow? There. So there's your good crossbow. So it doesn't say we need a particular skill to use that. It just says good crossbow. So if we allow that, please, can then Girard, who's doing a spot of tailoring right now, can you equip the good crossbow? And that's good because you're not that far away, I don't think. You're only over there. So yeah, you go and equip that, please, Girard. Right, hang on a minute. Now we need to get RJ into the fight. RJ is just having a drink. RJ, come here and join in the fight, please. Your presence is required. Go over there for now, if you would be so kind. Right, okay, that's good. Yeah, they're all swarming down this side, but they can't get in because we've brought the drawbridge things in. Right, Girard, you go over here. This is all fine. Nope, that's under the ground. That's not going to work. And Girard, pick that thing up. Hooray! There we go. Right, so you put your silly shield thing down. So yes, we've had to sort of tell them specifically what to pick up. I don't really like that. I like the idea that they go and get their own stuff so we don't sort of force equip them. But yeah, they were being a bit silly with that one. Quite sure why they didn't do that properly. I thought maybe they would have gone for the most efficient things. But never mind. Right, so Girard, you can now join in. You can go over here. You've joined the ranks of the fancy crossbow show-off. So yep, absolutely. Here we go. Everybody starts streaming in. Where are the baddies? Kind of round the corner, but that's okay. Right, keep an eye out for the archers. Because the archers are going to cause us some problems. Now, where are they? There's an archer at the back. Right, okay. How are they're just all stood still. They're all stood still. The archers are coming through. Right, here we go. So the archers are stepping over the previous traps. And they're standing on the new traps. And they're just stuck. They're just completely stuck. And we're just completely annihilating them. Have we got anybody taking any damage? Oh, Galfred took a bit of damage, actually. Galfred is taking a spot of damage. Gurn has got something going on. Okay. Can we kill them a bit more, please? Can we kill them slightly quicker? Hang on. What? Hang on, what? Hang on. No, that's not possible. How did Uthred get... Okay, hang on. Which Uthred are you? Is that our Uthred? That's an enemy Uthred. How has enemy Uthred got up there? Enemy Uthred is magic. Right, okay. Johanna and Isabella. You two go and sort out magic flying Uthred. Because that's clearly not right. That shouldn't be able to happen. There's a bit of a bug going on there. Right. Galfred is getting a little bit wounded. Let's move Galfred back in that direction, please. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Galfred just took a bit of a hit there. Galfred, I'm ordering you to move, Galfred. Forget your silly aiming thing. Yeah, look. He's just teleported up. That is not how it works, game. Right, okay. So Johanna and Isabella, go and kill poor Uthred. Okay, there's Uthred. Gone. Right, Galfred, just go over there somewhere and hide. Because you're going to take some damage, aren't you? In fact, go over here. Oh, and there we go. There we go. So Galfred did take the most damage. Gracia was the bravest. And now we've just got these two. Let's just... Oh, hang on. Gun is taking an absolute kicking. Right, Gun, go over there, please. Get out of the way. You two also go back down there. Get out of the way, please. Yep, Oswald is dead. Ralph is going to be dead very soon. Godwin is certainly not having a fun time of his life right now. Do you know what, everybody? Now Godwin is running away. Yeah, let's all fire at Godwin. because he is a baddie who came here with the sole intent of killing us, and that didn't go to plan, did it? Okay, right. Everybody now stand down. Yeah, those metal traps are very powerful. I mean, if I'm being honest, they're a little bit overpowered. I mean, you could have a massive... I mean, this is a relatively small sort of trail to make enemies sort of walk around to slow them down. You could have a huge one of these. Or we could dig this out and change the path. It could go down along here and along there, and it could just keep going round and round and round. And you could load that up with those metal traps. You could just trap so many people. They're quite strong, aren't they? I mean, some of them did get round here, though. Some of the enemies did get round there, which is, that's very noble and valiant of them. Okay, right, allow all of that stuff. And wonderful. Okay, right, everybody back as you were. Let's have a quick check on the injured. So, Galfred, are you going to be okay? A pierced leg muscle. Okay, so your hit points are going back up, so you're okay. And Gun, you did take a bit of a kick in at the end. A severed artery. Ah, okay, right. Gun is bleeding out, everybody. Can we go and help Gun? Yeah, Gun is bleeding all sorts of grot all over the floor. Can somebody help Gun? Because Gun is going to die of blood loss. Nope, nobody cares. Good job. I'm glad we've got people that are set to tending 1 or whatever, because that's really helpful. Okay, hang on a second. Cuppa, you're the primary medic person. Can you... Hang on, let's drop down in height ever so slightly. Can you go and help Gun? Can you go and tend to Gun's wounds? Because Gun has a big hole in her leg, out of which is pouring her blood. And that's quite important. It's important that the blood remains inside Gun at all times, rather than just sort of pouring out of her leg. There we go. Right, so severed artery has been tended. The blood loss has stopped. And, how long is that going to last? Okay, hang on. The tooltip's not there. So it's a serious injury. 26. Oh, expires in 40 hours. Okay. Why 40 hours? That went back up. Is it because she's moving around, so it's kind of making it worse? It's opened it up again. Oh, she's drunk. Okay. Do you know what? It's fine. Probably helping with the pain or whatever. I wasn't expecting you to be drunk. Oh, look at this. People are coming into the Great Hall for a drink. They're coming in for a drink, and then they're going for a pray. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever your religion is all about, that's all good. I'm not going to question it. Hunger comes calling. When Bumoth arrived, I mean, that's a wonderful name. Bumoth. Hello, Bumoth. His bones were prominent and his hair fell out in clumps. Geekhampton people stared at this wretched, starving soul. Desperation was writ on Bumoth's face, and he pleaded. Would you take him in? Of course. Absolutely. This place is built on waifs and strays and all that kind of stuff. People that have been cast out and people in dire need of assistance. And normally we don't turn people down. We did turn somebody down last time, entirely by accident, of course. That was not intentional. But yes, absolutely. In you come. What are you good at? You're good at construction, and you have 7 in melee. The rest of your sort of stats are a mystery to us. But you do like smithing. You've got a passion for that, and you've got a passion for tailoring as well. Okay. Let us welcome you in, Bumoth. You've got a tremendous name. Okay, let's have a quick look. Bumoth Blakemore. Ah, he sounds like a noble poet type chappy. Okay, so let's have a little look. So you're a patient shipwright, which gives you a construction of +12. That's good. You're listless. So you're a total wet blanket. If anything fun is suggested, he generally isn't invited, and he's hot-blooded. Okay, so he should be kept cool. Oh dear, okay, that could be a problem. He's got nothing on him except some winter clothes, which is, at least that's better than nothing. And yes, your skills, you are quite terrible, Bumoth. You are unspectacular except for building stuff. So building stuff, absolutely amazing. Pretty much everything else, really quite dreadful. Okay, maybe you can cook a little bit. You can cook a tiny bit. Yeah, okay. Right, and you're starving and health. You're absolutely fine in terms of health. Okay, right, let's do all the stuff over here then. So, Bumoth, you've got... hang on. What was your skill with... what was your marksman skill? 5. Melee of 7. Do you know what? Get yourself a ranged weapon, my good sir. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And you can have on... I mean, it's spring. It's 16.4 degrees outside. So you go and get some lovely summer stuff on. We do need to change over at some point. There we go. So that's that sorted. And then in terms of jobs, Mr. Bumoth here, Convalesce 1, Tending medicine of naught. No, never, ever even consider doing anything medical because you don't know what you're doing. Hunting. Yeah, we'll leave that on 3. Constructing. You can be chief buildy person because you have construction of 19. That can be your pretty much only job, I would say. And then when you're not doing that, you can steward. Steward. And then you can do some hauling. There you go. That can be your list of jobs, my good sir. You enjoy it. Hang on. Let's take off smithing as well. That's Osfram's job. That's what Osfram does. Okay, so settlers are starving. That's new sort of recruit Bumoth here, who's a little bit sort of hungry and such. But when he gets in, when he makes his way round the traumatic trail, hopefully he's not going to starve to death before he gets in. He's got quite a long way to go. But yes, hopefully when he gets in, he can have a bite to eat. And then, then he can settle in and get building. I mean, there's quite a lot of building work to do. There's plenty of building work to be getting on with. So yes, he shall find himself quite occupied for quite some time. Okay, I foresee a little bit of a problem here in getting our sort of road network type thing set up. And that is that we've ran out of limestone. So we've got no limestone, so we can't make any more limestone blocks, which means we can't complete our roads. So I think we might need to go and do some more mining. Now, fortunately, yeah, if we go and mine that out, that's limestone, which is pretty good. And we have some limestone here, which we can very easily get rid of. That's absolutely fine. And then also we can get rid of that bit there. That should provide quite the amount of limestone. That should be okay. I mean, is there any other... There are no other deposits really. There's some stuff over here, but I don't want to start digging around under the castle because that way disaster lies. So yeah, let's just get this stuff. Let's see if we can get some good limestone out of here. I think that's limestone. I guess it is. Yeah, limestone deposit. So yes, we're hacking these apart. And yeah, there we go. Wonderful. So we've taken that down. There's some limestone here, 60, another 36. So yes, we should be able to get some more bricks underway at some point soon. Yes, we've got 20 of them. So we're slowly but surely working on getting the bricks done. Marvellous. Okay, so a bit of time has passed by. We've expanded our mining operations a tiny little bit just to make sure we can get some more limestone so we can keep working on the little sort of path roadway things. And up here in the corner, it says research is available. And this is it. This is the final bit of research that we can unlock in the game as it stands right now. Now, of course, this is in early access, so this list here might well grow and grow. But right now, all we've got left to uncover is Shields 3. That is it. And yeah, that gives us access to the Tower Shield, which, in all honesty, we're not overly likely to use. But there we go. So, unlock that, and there we go. That is it. We have completed the research tree in Going Medieval. It's taken us a long time. It's taken us absolutely ages, particularly with that great big the great big stop that we had in research when we didn't know how to make mechanical components, so we couldn't build the fancy research bench thing. That was a bit of a problem. I mean, really, if we'd have had that knowledge, or if we'd have had a great big pile of mechanical components just lying around the place, we could have got this done a lot sooner. But there we go. We now have all of the knowledge available to, some good old peasants in the year 1357. This is the pinnacle of knowledge right now in this particular year, in this particular time, for these particular people. They can know no more useful things. And with that final bit of research now complete, I think we need to finish things up with Going Medieval, because that was always the goal, wasn't it? I've said it many times. We wanted to get to the end of the research tree just so we could take a look at everything that was in the game as it stands right now. So all of the things are unlocked. We can build everything. We can make everything. It's all kind of done now. So yeah, we've got nothing else to do really. I mean, I suppose we could get the floors finished, but we know that they will get them done in time. They will complete the floors. They can dig out more limestone. I mean, yeah, they've made a dent into what we've asked them to dig, but they've not really finished it. I mean, there's loads of limestone there and loads round here, and there's quite a pile of it down there that needs to be kind of hauled away. So really, there's a lot of limestone in reserve. So they will get these floors sorted at some point in the nearish future. So that's not going to be a problem. So yeah, that's kind of the only thing that we're not going to have finished. But yes, it's not too much of a stretch of the imagination to imagine that they can go and get that done. So yeah, I think we need to finish things up because there is nothing really much else for us to do in Going Medieval. But it's gone really well. It's gone way, way better than I expected. I thought that we'd be struggling against, starvation and poverty and monsters and baddies and all sorts of terrible things coming in and causing us all sorts of problems, killing our people and disease and all that kind of stuff. But no, we've actually done okay. And look, we've got quite a lot of people. In fact, how many people do we have? Let's do a final head count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Gerard is the 12th. Hang on. Oh, and it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Gerard. 13, 14, 15 people. 15 people now, including new recruit, the brilliantly named Bumoth there. So we have 15 people living here in Geek Campton. And just look at the place. It looks marvellous indeed. I mean, given that it started out, I think as this building here, was it? And maybe that hut just there and maybe that one there. I can't quite recall exactly which ones we started with. But yeah, we didn't start with very much at all. And now it's a huge big place. Hang on. Let's go all the way back up to the top and put the roofs on. I mean, it's quite big and I think it's quite impressive. I think it looks very good. I mean, okay, some of it's unfinished. You know, we still have this weird spiky bit of wooden wall up here that we never actually removed, but that's fine. You know, it's our historical kind of thing. It's an important thing to look back at, you know, how we got here. This is where we started. This is where we are now kind of thing. And yeah, we've got lots of different buildings. We have a mine, loads of outside storage space, got many inside storages. They're the ones with these sort of stick roofs going on, loads of houses. We do have, of course, if we get rid of that there, we've got our own trees. So a little kind of, you know, sustainable wood resource there. This is, of course, where we burn the baddies, very important. And our castle at the back. I mean, it never got to be as grand as I kind of imagined, but it takes a long time to get all that kind of stuff put together. It takes a long time to build. And of course, as well, you have to build things in the right order, as we saw, because otherwise things do go a little bit wrong. So, you know, we would get there in the end. We would have got there in the end. It would have been a lovely castle by the time that we'd had, you know, a lot of time to invest into that sort of thing. If we could have just spent loads of time building it all up and putting balconies on and all the other bits and bobs, it would have been splendid. But I still think it looks good. I still think that is quite a good achievement. And of course, we've got the chapels. We have the wonderful Great Hall, which I think was a little bit underused, which is unfortunate because I do think it's a wonderful, wonderful room. It looks marvellous indeed. And then, yes, we've got loads of other stuff. We've got our brewery over there. We have ourselves, of course, the food dungeon. Oh, the beloved food dungeon. And all of its lovely shelving over there. And everything else, just a great big mess. Just a huge, untidy load of nonsense. But this bit here, this is sort of organised. But there we go. So the food dungeon as well, that actually proved to be relatively successful. So yeah, I think we've done very well. I think we've done very well here in Geek Campton. But yes, now we've got to the end of the research tree. There's kind of nothing really for us to do. We've kind of got to the end of the game as it stands right now. And as for the game itself, yes, of course, it's in early access. So this is not the final version. They're going to make loads of amendments and changes and improvements and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's been pretty good so far. For early access, this is actually pretty good. I mean, it's been quite stable, and I think it looks very nice. I think visually it looks wonderful. Most of these sort of, most of the in-game mechanics have worked quite well. The menu is quite nice. The UI is pretty good. One thing I would like to see is a little bit more interaction with the characters. I think that's where a game like RimWorld, which this game will inevitably be compared to, RimWorld does that very well. Not so here. The characters all sort of are going around the place doing their jobs, but they don't really interact with each other. They don't fight or fall in love or anything like that. They just sort of, they're there, they're existing all in the same sort of place, and they'll go out and fight with each other and, do all that kind of stuff. But they're not really interacting as a sort of a social unit, if you like. And I think that's kind of key to this sort of game. But, I think they'll get there. I imagine they will get there in due course. They shall add lots of social interaction things in, and also some more events as well. There's not that many events, and it would be nice to see a few more sort of varied events. I mean, what do you get? You get sort of a heat wave and a cold snap and some hailstorms, and then of course you get attacked by either people or wolves. That's kind of it, I think. Was there anything else? I can't quite recall. So, maybe a few more sort of different random event type things as well. And it would have been nice to see the region do something. I don't think we can do anything with the region. We can't sort of travel or go anywhere as it stands right now. So, that would be quite nice to see that in as well. But overall, it's been really good. It's been very, very good. I'm glad we took the time out to go and have a look at this. And do you know what? The series has gone on significantly longer than I was expecting. But I just wanted to get to that end goal. I wanted to get to the end of the research tree, and there it is. It's all done. The end is here for Geek Hampton. And you know what? We'll just imagine. We'll imagine they go on and do great things. That's what we will imagine. They go on. Geek Hampton finally finishes its finishes its walls and such like. It gets everything sorted. The castle at the back becomes a mighty towering fortress that can be seen from miles and miles around. And then yes, it just sort of improves and becomes a wonderful, wonderful, splendid place. I just like the idea that they're just they're going to grow and they're going to take in all the people that come here. All the people, all the lost souls and the people that are in trouble and that have been abandoned by the world and such like. They can come here to Geek Hampton and they can make a difference. They can find a place here, they can join in and they can be part of something greater. And I like the idea of that. So yes, that's where we shall leave it with Going Medieval, with the people of Geek Hampton taking in people and just, making the world a better place over here. I like the idea of that. So yes, we shall finish up with Going Medieval for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. And I mean, this video and the entire series as a whole. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Kunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.